Mindustry. I'm not very good at this, so let's just do the waves. So, we begin. And I'll place down this mechanical drills, conveyors, up. So now we have a decent supply of copper. We could easily increase this. There we go. So, we have. Okay, wait, that's not. Fact. There we go. So we have 6 mechanical drills producing copper. Now what we need to do is just clear this out. Okay, so this is perfect because we're going to want to make our main source of power is going to be steam generators. But first, we need lead. Four mechanical drills over lead should prove to be enough. Okay, so now we are producing both lead and copper. However, we are going to need graphite press, multi-press, silicon smelter, and so we're going to need a mechanical drill, let's say 2 right here. Then we need a graphite press, which turns coal into graphite. So as you can see, graphite. Now, run it down. And let's just connect it up to the already existing one. So now we have a, I'd say, decent supply of graphite. But now what we're going to need is, next machine we're going to need is a silicon smelter. So, we place the silicon smelter down right here. Here, and here, so we have one mining sand, the other mining coal. There we go. So, however, this needs power. And the easiest way for us to get power in the short term is placing down a power node right here, combustion generator. And this receives coal from this mechanical drill, which then pumps it into the silicon smelter. Well, let me. Sorry. So, silicon. So, we need to run this down into the edge. I never can remember its name. Core. We need to run it into the core. So we have a decent, steady supply of copper, graphite, silicon, and lead. Which, I believe, I'm probably wrong though, since I'm a moron, is all we need to get a combustion generator, steam generator, sorry, online. Yeah, we need, okay, so, steam gen. Actually, no, I'm an idiot. So, for a steam gen, it requires coal to burn, similar to the combustion engine, but it also needs water, since it's like a steam turbine. So, pneumatic drills. Uh, let's start replacing these mechanical drills with pneumatic drills. They are functionally the same, they're just more efficient. As we can see, 60 versus 40. Well, no, that's not 40. This produces just under half a piece of sand every second, and this produces just over half a piece of sand a second. Right, so we got a decent supply. I'd like to, yeah, so the issue is not enough coal, which obviously can be fixed using conveyor belts. The reason, obviously, I want to build the steam generator here, which is why I didn't build it, which is why I built this over here. I feel like I should have answered that earlier, but you know, I'm stupid like that. So, supply of graphite, we need I mean, for now, we could place down a couple more things in the meantime. Place down another copper, some more copper there. Since copper is what we need for titanium conveyors and regular conveyors. Obviously, we can't make titanium conveyors just yet. Actually, speaking of titanium conveyors, let's get to work on getting some titanium. So there's a, and reason I didn't go for it originally is because mechanical drills just can't mine titanium. So, titanium conveyor. And these are, the only difference is these are faster. Obviously, this is going to speed up greatly when stuff. Can we mine the floor stuff? I don't think we. This is always super annoying. Can we mine the titanium on the floor? No. Thinking of the campaign. Alright, so. Build a few more. Okay, well, screw it, let's just replace these ones we haven't already built with regular conveyors in the meantime before we upgrade them to titanium ones. There we go. Obviously, that's a lot of titanium, so the second that reaches the core, we're going to be able to very quickly replace it. So actually, let's get that build set up. So that the second the titanium makes it, we can. It'll be obvious because it'll be a large influx of titanium. We'll suddenly be able to build. Actually, I think we might finish it before it even reaches the core. Obviously, it's not going to have this clogging effect once. Now it's not because there was a bunch of buildup. But yeah, titanium is useful for certain machines and also building titanium conveyors, which is just going to just going to generally speed things up a lot. So, yeah, you can see it, the titanium amount just climb rapidly. I think faster conveyors is really just it's not necessary, it's not even very useful most of the time. Like here it would be useful since, quite a lot of backlog. Yeah, so these need lead, copper, and titanium, and obviously the limiting factor is titanium, but I think we're gonna be good for that. Just for a bit, not too long, but it's hard to tell which of these are graphite and which of these are titanium since they're both blue. There we go. So I think we've gotten all of this. Now we've gotten all of this sector. No, that's stupid. Okay. So I think that's all of it. Yeah. Everything has been replaced with titanium conveyors. Alright, so now we're going to need a kiln. And a kiln requires it smelts lead and sand into metaglass, which is what we're going to need for this steam. So, no, that's thorium. Huh. Uh, lead? No, thorium. Lead, but that's not very much. This is very annoying, but it'll have to do. Okay, so, kiln, and then pneumatic drill. One there, one there. There we go. Kiln. And I forgot that this requires power. There's a little bit of coal here. Mechanical drill. Build a large power node. Then a combustion engine. And we have metaglass. Hold on. Oh, sorry, I'm back. Yeah. Okay. What were we doing again? All right. Sorry, stuff just keeps happening. All right. So, yeah, we were All right. So, yes, the issue is. There we go. And now we're producing metaglass. Well, that had been excessive, but so let's just deconstruct all of this, and then we can get to work on producing the steam engine. Alright, so we are going to need a pneumatic drill. Actually, let's go with a laser drill for coal. It's going to come into the steam gen. And we also have a mechanical pump. Let's use pulse conduits. And then I don't think this will immediately work, just as this requires as uh, this requires power, and we obviously don't have that in the system yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to temporarily place down a mechanical drill and a combustion gen and a large power node. Right, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Infinite power. So we can run it around. Construct both of these. Right, so now we have a bunch of power. So, pneumatic drills, mechanical drills, laser drill. So we take these mechanical drills, replace them with 1, 2 laser drills. Alright, let's just do that. I didn't mean to. Now we need more silicon. Now, obviously, because I'm an idiot, I didn't set back up silicon production. So to make silicon, we need sand and coal. So, sand. Temporarily, we'll have a pneumatic drill. Oh, we already have a lot of titanium. So we have sand, and then overflow gate. So whenever this runs over and it can't put any more into the steam gen, it will instead put it into the silicon smelter. Alright, so that could be an issue. We don't have enough metaglass quite yet to produce well, to upgrade it to a rotary pump. Actually, we also just need silicon, so let's take the silicon press. Boom, bunch of silicon. There we go. I'm a genius. Just kidding, I'm a moron. Alright. Alright, and because I'm an idiot and I did that out of order, now we have to do this again. Because I'm a stupid, and I didn't place down a battery. Let's just place down... Let's place down a normal battery just for now, but we'll place down a large one later. Just need a couple more pieces of metaglass. There we go. And there we go. This is now efficient with water. Water. You know what? Let's turn this into a little bit more, and then we can turn this into a laser drill. And I am so unbelievably stupid. Okay, so first, there we go. Okay, now we can deconstruct this safely. Laser drill. And then to just increase the speed again, pulse conduit. And boom. And we have a good steady flow of silicon. Now I want to increase the flow from here. So we're obviously struggling for lead. Obviously this isn't much lead. I think we can do better than this. Let's just deconstruct this whole thing. Probably going to regret doing this quickly. Alright, so we have this is producing. Wait, I didn't. I'm stupid. Alright, so this produces lead, and we need kiln. So this requires lead. Requires lead and sand. So, let's try to find it. I mean, that is a byproduct of me being a moron. Alright, there we go. Now, there we go. Med glass. Let's optimize this a bit more. And just one more. And boom. Another glass production. Silicon production. Still the limiting factor is... And still, for some reason, the limiting factor is sand. But this is very confusing. Let's deconstruct these. And because we have this battery up, this will last for a bit longer. Liquid container. Because instead of running it from each individual rotary pump, instead we're going to load it into a liquid tank, and they're all just going to take from that liquid tank. And you may be asking, doesn't that just essentially accomplish the same thing? And yes, it does. Anyway, ooh, I'm assuming I am lacking something. That is metaglass. No, I'm lacking power. Why am I lacking power? Because I didn't hook anything up to... I didn't hook up anything. You know, don't do that. I didn't hook anything up to this. There we go. Just temporarily. I can use my 4 hyper-intelligent brains. Just kidding. There we go. Is that not getting water? No, it is. It's like jumping up. She was... Okay, we're definitely lacking a tad bit on power, but I think that can just be solved with more water. No. I can also just straight up be solved with, this is a mess. What a sick joke. Suffocated through a sunroof. Sorry, that was random. There we go. Now this produces metaglass even faster. Because the name of this game is optimization. Haha, no it's not, it's Mindustry. I am monumentally unfunny. Alright. No, yes, maybe, sometimes, yes, sure. Simply produce metaglass faster. That should be everyone's life goal. Simply produce metaglass, but more efficiently. These stupid bridges take so much metaglass to make. This doesn't have any power, that's why I'm not getting any more copper. Alright, I'm assuming I can build another large power node. Yep, there we go. There's some copper. Alright, and then we're gonna have a a liquid router. Yep, liquid router. Then pulse conduit. Up, over. Alright, instead what we're gonna do is laser drill. Ooh, yeah, that could be an issue. And then power node. There we go. So now this is power. Here we go. And then we could have yet another liquid router. Run up, around. There we go. Now all we need is some more power. I'd say, thorium reactor that requires thorium. Can we even mine thorium? Yes, yes we can. Actually, wait, I think there's some thorium to mine up on this side. Lead, thorium, thorium, thorium. Liquid router. Straight in. There we go. Bunch of thorium. So, thorium reactor. I haven't actually used this before. Significant amounts of power from thorium requires constant cooling, will explode violently if insufficient amounts of coolant are supplied. Huh. Input cryofuel. How do we make cryofuel? Probably with the cryofluid mixer. Mixes water and fine titanium powder to produce cryofuel. Cryofluid. Titanium and water. So, we obviously have titanium from here. But before that, let's get a more temporary thermal generator. There's some hot locations. RTG solar panel. Just place down a bunch of solar panels. Because this produces... Alright. As you can see, there's a slight increase. Let's place down some more. Ooh, we're out of silicon. Alright. So we have silicon smelter. The issue is we don't have enough power. Sorry. Oh. Seems this... So, what we should do is router onto here so we can get more sand, because this obviously produces way more sand than it needs, and this doesn't produce enough sand. This is just going to be a temper. Actually, combustion generator. I mean, should we just make a... Let's screw it. We're just gonna make a combustion generator. Pneumatic drill. Then a couple junctions. No, routers. A couple of routers. And then combustion engines. One. Oddly fluctuating. Alright, so now we can assemble the... Alright, we need some more general resources. Router. Because obviously, I didn't account for the fact that, we were turning every single last bit of lead we had into metaglass instead of turning literally any of it, or just shoving any of it in the core. So, and we also need silicon, which is still being produced. That's the issue, though. Hmm. Let's put it. Let's. Okay, first, I'm gonna build the cryofluid mixer, which we can obviously construct there. And then we can take some titanium. This will branch out quite far, so there we go. So boom, titanium. Cryofluid, along with, let's also pump some water over it. Let's do impulse pump. Boom. Oh, I missed some stuff. This still needs power. So 1, 2. That's just pumping water. That's quite a bit of water. Now let's build another one right here. Let's replace these shoddy old rotary pumps with some impulse pumps. There we go. So this produces far more water. Obviously that is filling up way quicker than before. So we have cryofluid. Let's put this into a liquid tank. Probably should have built that before. So now this is filling with cryofluid. Then I think we almost have enough. Well, let's just help out the lead production. Just because it's not the fastest thing in the world. I will upgrade though. I think after we construct the thorium reactor, that'll be enough for today. Alright, so we have enough. Now we need thorium reactor. Boom. We didn't mean to do that. Thorium reactor. Turn on building. Obviously this is filling with about 8.5 units of cryofuel per second, which is a decent supply. Thorium reactor. I'm going to fill this up all the way with cryofluid. Then start pumping it. Well, actually depends on how much it can store. If it can't store that much, yeah. If it can store like twice as much as this, no. I'm just gonna immediately pump cryofluid in. So, or sorry, thorium in. And that can't store very much, can it? Also doesn't seem to be producing that. So, say that's just about as much thorium as we're actually gonna need. Then, moment of truth. Power output. Yeah, that is draining cryofluid, but it's keeping up. Yeah. That's not going down. They keep up with production levels? I'd say yeah. Well, I mean, if anything bad happens, this whole thing is gonna blow up. But, you got it working. Yay. Hooray for cryo